Hey everybody, I'm really excited to share what's in the box for Paint the Roses. I just got this yesterday in the mail. I read the rule book last night before I went to bed, and I am thrilled to get my hands on this. Now, the other thing I want to let you know is that I got the deluxe edition, so all the components that you're looking at here are the deluxe pieces with the bins and all the cool stuff. But I'm really thrilled, so let's look at this, a most curious cooperative game. When I take this off, I haven't unpacked it yet. Whoa, okay, so first things first, you're gonna see this beautiful tray, and it looks like it's got all of our bits and pieces. So I'm gonna pop this off. Fantastic. We've got our tiles. These are our like hedge or gardening tiles. These are the start ones. So if you'll see, it has a red back and all the other ones have a green back. And so these are going to be the tiles that you begin the game with on the board. And then these are going to place in the really cool bag that you draw out and put on the hedgerow, and then you get to select a tile. So these are the roses, really, really cool 3D pieces that, of course, our queen stands on, and she's going to get more and more powerful as she lands on these roses, and they're just going to keep stacking up. So she can go, her regular speed is 1 because she's on 1 rose, and then she can go up to 5 speed, and if she catches you, you're done. Off with your heads. It looks like here's the white rabbit, and here is the token that matches where the players are. Oh no, this is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh, cute. I think I'm going to have to paint these minis. Whew, I got a lot of minis on my docket to paint. Now, the other thing here are all the player cubes. You'll see that there are 6 cubes of each color, 5 players in this game, and you are cooperatively working together. So let's look at some more of the stuff that's in here. I'm going to pull this board out. Wow, okay. So I'm going to place this on top just for now so we can see it. Let's see this. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Yeah, that fits perfectly right there. You can see this. This is double layered so that you actually can see where you get to place all of your tiles, and they fit in nicely so that they don't slide around and move around. This has the track. As you see here, this is where the queen is going to start, and the players start at 0, and we are going to try to figure out these deduction puzzles together before she catches up to us. And so every time we move past one of these white rabbit spaces, the queen is going to add another rose, and she's going to get more and more fast. She's going to get quicker, right, in coming to take off our heads as the gardeners. The goal of the game is to fill in the entire space with those tiles, and if we can make it to the end of the round before she cuts our heads off and we filled up all the spaces, the team wins, and it's great. If you finish and you get your heads chopped off, you count your score, and then you take 10 points off for getting your heads chopped off. I don't know how that works, but that's how the scoring works in the rules. So I guess it's like a half win in so many ways. So I'm going to fold this up for now and set it right here because I want to look at the rest of this. Okay, this is the hedgerow, and I'm going to pull out some of these pieces. Let's see here. So you can see how these fit really nicely in here. These are going to be the ones that you essentially are selecting. Wow, these feel so nice too. They look great. So this is that hedgerow. Love it. Oh, and did you see that? I pick them up from these little doodads. Oh, that's so nice, right? It makes it easy. You don't have to like fumble around and try to grab something. It's so easy to lift up. Brilliant, brilliant. Let's get those pretty guys back in there. Okay, so now here we get the easy, medium, and hard. Yes, these are the actual puzzles. So when you are playing a tile onto the board, you have one of these cards. You either have an easy, a medium, or a hard one to figure out, and they do give you more movement points when you collect, when someone guesses what your card is. So it's better because you get to move further with the same turn, but they're also really hard to get. And only one player at the table can have an easy card in front of them. So that's what these are. I'm going to put these right over here. We've got these stacks. Let's take a look at just a couple of them because I think that really helps. So what easy does is it's color to color, and everyone knows that when you have an easy card, you're trying to show that there's presence. So for example, if I had these two tiles next to each other, that is a red rose next to a red rose, and that's what my card says here. And so that's really good, and I can indicate with my cubes that I have a match on my card. Now, the crazy thing about this is it's limited information. You have to deduce some things. So what players might think is, oh, well, Kim wants a diamond next to a heart, or she wants a heart next to a rose, or a diamond next to a rose. And so I think knowing what someone's goal is, easy color to color, that eliminates the choices. But if I had a medium card, it's color to color or shape to shape. That now makes this a little bit harder to guess. It was pretty easy to guess that it was red to red because I said I have a match on my card. But if I said that with a medium card, you wonder, okay, is it shape to shape or is it color to color? So that's why these cards matter. That's why it's important to know what players have as their easy, medium, or hard opportunities. So cool. Oh, I'm loving it, those pieces. These are actually part of, this is the Eat Me, Drink Me. These are going to be part of one of the, what are those called, like an expansion or a module. So I'm going to put those right here, and we can pull those out in just a second. Here's the really nice little velvet bag. It's perfect. It's actually a nice size for hands. Usually the bags are pretty small, and Lewis can't fit his hands in them. I bet he can probably fit his hand in there just fine. Here are all the objectives and the cool expansions and stuff. So the caterpillar was actually part of the bonus with the Kickstarter. And so the caterpillar module, it says here, is played with the Escape the Castle expansion. It gives you the rules on here, and it gives you all these cool cards. I haven't read up on the caterpillar because he's not in the rule book. So that's really fun that this was like a bonus for the Kickstarter. There's the Cheshire Cat, there's Alice, Queen of Hearts, White Rabbit. Ooh, one easy whim, one hard whim. Oh, that's Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yeah. Oh boy. There they are again. That's the objectives. There's their cards. Jabberwocky, Mad Hatter, and more of the Cheshire Cat. Oh my gosh. So there are all of these bonus ways to play. There's the base game, and then there's all of this stuff. And I read every single one of these objectives and these kind of like bonuses on how to play, and it's so cool, the variations on this game, because really this is just a deduction race game and you're all working together. So I'm going to put the cool cards back there because those are just so stinking cool. And you've got all of these pieces that have a shape and a color on them, and you're trying to finish the hedgerow, you're trying to give clues, you can't talk, you can't share information about what you're doing, and you have a selected pile of these tiles to pick from that are on the hedgerow. And so you're trying to really maximize your turn in giving as much information as possible. Now here's the hard thing. If you guess wrong, which you have to guess at the end of the turn, someone's card, you have to say, I think I know what your card is, so-and-so, or I think I know what your card is. If you get it right, you move forward the number that's listed on the bottom. So this one, for example, 2 roses next to each other, 3 points. You move your space forward on the track that much further away from the Queen of Hearts. If you get it wrong, she moves, and she moves double her speed. Now her speed at first is just 1, until we add a rose, and then it's 2, add a rose, and it's 3, and you can see how that penalty for missing is so steep. Wow, 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 wow. Because this is a deduction game, I'm going to pull these out now. This is super cool. These are the little pieces of paper that, wow, they're really nice. So when you're working with harder cards, like the hard and medium, so you've got color to color, shape to shape, or in this case, it could be all of the above. It can be color to color, shape to shape, color to shape. You can start eliminating, when you have a player and you have information, you start saying it's this, it's not this, it's not that. And so there are these really great cheat sheets that allow you to keep track of your notes and to keep your thoughts organized, because there's going to be multiple players at the table who might have a hard or a medium. And it also has a placement order, which shows when tiles came out and where people place their clue cubes. And it's so cool because you might get things mixed up and you might get confused, but these little cards, these little pieces of paper, help you keep notes on the board, what's going on. Oh, there's more tiles here. Oh, these are so cool. Can't even tell you how much I love this. These are the little tea sets. This is one of the objectives. If you have any space on the board, as far as I remember, I should grab the rule book. But what you do with these is you place them out to help you finish the map a little bit faster. This is the Mad Hatter, but only if you have all of the colors represented. So I can pull out that rule book real fast and double check. But it's so easy, it's so fast, it's so fun. This is a cool feature. Let me take a look at it. It's in the Escape the Castle. Where's my Mad Hatter? Yes, it says here, gives you, oh, it's not the Mad Hatter. It's the tea. Who's the tea man? The modules, how to play. Not the White Rabbit. It is the tea set. It says here, all 4 colors are adjacent. Yeah, if there's an empty spot and all the colors are adjacent to it, you pop the tea set right down. Super easy, right? Oh, that's fantastic. And then here are these giant cool keys. So in this version, you've got these keys. This is the Escape the Castle, and you have these keys that note your progress. And so a lot of the objectives ask you to place keys down when you've done something. And that's what you do with these giant little keys, right? Oh, they're so cool. There's the Mad Hatter tea set stuff. Here's the Drink Me, Eat Me tokens. I'm going to pop those back in. Cool caterpillar. Oh, it's nice baggie. I am just absolutely loving all of the stuff here. Oh, this is a really neat game. I'm super excited to get it out on the table. I think, as with any game I play, probably would recommend to you as well, play the base game first and then start adding in those different objectives and different modules, because you might have a really great time with one or the other. You might not like being timed. For instance, if you play with the White Rabbit, it's just about how fast you can do it in. Can you do it in 20 minutes or less? You gain all 5 keys, and that's the goal, is to get 5 keys. Wow. I mean, playing this game in 20 minutes or less with all that deduction without having the Queen of Hearts catch up with you and chop off your heads, I don't know how, but it sounds fun. So I think there's something here. The base game of the deduction, having a secret objective, and having to place down tiles and give information to everybody, and everybody else gets to give information too when it's not their turn. So it really gives you a chance to figure things out. I love a good deduction game, and I think this just has so much going for it. I'm going to put this back in here so we can see as many of the component pieces as possible. Because, wow, I mean, again, look at this. The components here are just really, really nice. And I put in my little bits, and I'm going to see, yes, 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 right? Ah, it's so nice. Well, thanks for checking out what was in this box for my deluxe edition of Paint the Roses. This game says it takes an hour to play. I imagine it's probably going to take an hour that first time. 2 to 5 players, lovely components, just a really fun race feature. It's more of like an escape game, and I like escape games, trying to get out before the baddie gets you. And I love the idea of picking the challenge that you want, easy, medium, or hard. Oh boy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you back Paint the Roses in Kickstarter? Did you get your copy yet? Are you as excited about this game as I am? Because I am. I like it. Cooperative, deduction, tile laying, choice making, all the different modules and the different Escape the Castle features. Yes. So thrilled. All right. I'll see you next time. Yay!
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 Yay! Yay!
My favorite